Hi guys, good evening. Nice to meet you once again through this video. And I am Luis Das from English AC Luis channel. Try to help you to understand grammar. And I have posted or released about 40 videos so far. If you have been continuously watching my videos, you would have understood grammar to some extent, because so far we have dealt with quite number of grammar items, and nowadays we have been discussing about tenses. So those who are viewing it for the first time, click the bell icon, subscribe my channel, watch till the end of the video without skipping it, because if you skip half of the way, you would lose the track. Okay guys, so once again I am here to help you to understand one more tense, and today we are going to discuss about past tense, simple past tense. A simple past tense, it's very easy to understand because in the word itself you can clearly have the meaning. Past means done, over, completed, accomplished, fulfilled. So all the synonyms that you could give, you could think of. Because we have completed so far the 4 types of tenses in present. We discussed present tense, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. So we have done with the present category. Now we are moving to the next category of past tense. So let me write it on the whiteboard there. Simple past tense. See? Alright, simple past tense. Now simple past tense, we call it is because in the first category we saw it simple past, simple present and simple future. So why do we say that this is simple past tense? It is simply because only one verb you would find with an addition of ed or t, or depending upon the nature of the verb. If it is a regular verb, it will be ending with ed or t. If it is irregular verb, you will have to identify correctly the present tense of that particular verb. So these are small basic clues that I could give you before we go into the tense as such. Now let me write a sentence here. We will straight away go and frame conclusions. We will frame rules for the past tense. How can we understand past tense? Now again you must be clearly having in your mind the correct form of the verb to use past tense or to write past tense. We used verb 3 for the present perfect tense. But when we have come or when we are discussing now simple past tense, we need only V2. We need only V2. Now what does V2 mean? That we need to be very clear. What is V2? Verb 2 means past tense. So if you remember, we discussed about different forms of verbs in English. Present tense, past participle and the present participle. Okay guys? If you take for example, one verb. See for example, tell. Okay? Tell. And we call that as V1. Now what is V2? Past tense of this one here. V2 is told. Told. And then V3 also told. Of course you have telling as before. Okay? Telling. But this is known as present tense. See, this is present, this is past, and this is past participle, and this is present participle. Okay guys, so tell, told, telling. Let me write another verb here. Sing. See, sing. Verb V1. What is V2? Sang. What is V3? Sung. And V4 is singing. Singing. Then another word. Maybe let me write another word. Put. Past tense V2 also put. V3 is also put. And then here of course you have putting. Okay. Draw. For example, draw. See? Draw. Drew. Drawn. And drawing. See? So now we are concerned only with the second part of the verb here. So all these things. Second part. At least when you are writing, when we are discussing present continuous tense, we said V1, and then there is one more also, we said VS. Sometimes we add VES also. And when we were discussing about present perfect tense, we said we have to write as have before writing the third form of the verb. And of course, when we discussed about continuous tenses, we added all the be verbs depending upon the nature of present continuous tense, is, am, or are, are, and then added ing to the main verb. But as far as the past tense is concerned, you will have only suffixes added to the main verb, root word. Suffixes added to the root word, or it will not have any addition before the main verb. If a verb is written alone, either it should be present tense or it should be past tense. Now if it is present tense, you will not have the verb ending in ed or t. So these are some of the few of the clues that we can think of. See? So therefore, by reading these kind of verbs there, told, passed, see, sang, put, drew, completed actions. So try to remember when we are discussing about past tense, we need only this V2. Excuse me. So we need only this V2. Okay? So let me rub the other things. Let me rub the other things. See? So we don't know what is V2 now. Good. I hope you are all watching regularly my videos. If you watch them regularly only, you will have continuation. Okay, Rao. Now let me write one or two sentences as examples. Okay, see, I gave him a pen. I gave him a pen. Okay, I gave him a pen. We went on a picnic. We went on a picnic. We went on a picnic. The students played. The The students played, say, volleyball. The students played volleyball. You can add the adverb here today, for example. The students played volleyball today. Now look at these sentences here. What is your verb here? In this sentence you have the verb gave. In this sentence you have the verb went. And here of course you have the verb played. Okay? Now you have the past tense verb of gave. And the present tense verb of this is give. Give, gave, given and giving. But look at this one. What is the present form of the went here? Go. Go, went, and V3 is gone. And then of course going. Now look at the next one here. Played. Played. Play, played, played, playing. So three different kinds of verbs. But do you see any other verb or any other word written before the main verb here except the subject? Of course, you have the subject I here, you have the subject we, and you have the subject the students here. But after the subject, immediately you have the action word, and here it is known as simple past tense. Simple past tense. Okay, now coming back to our discussion here. How do you understand? What is the meaning of these sentences? What is the concept? What does it mean? I gave him a pen. I gave him a pen. Action is completed. I gave him a pen. He asked me for a pen. So I just gave him my pen. Over. Completed. Similarly here, we went on a picnic. We went on a picnic. Over. The students played volleyball today. Students were very busy today and they enjoyed playing volleyball today, and played is your main verb here, past tense. Okay, so what can we arrive by way of conclusion after reading these sentences now? How can we arrive at the conclusion or frame the rule for these explanations that I have been giving you just now? Very simple, guys. This tense is used to describe actions that are over or that are completed. Very simple. That are completed or that are over. Shall I write there? Okay, come. See? And this is the first rule that we could think of. This is the first one here. So this tense is used to describe actions that are over. So this is the first conclusion that we could think of. This tense is used to describe actions that are over. Now let me write two more sentences now. Last night there was a heavy rain. Last night there was a heavy rain. The staff or the teachers left for their work this morning. Anything that you can think of, anything that you can write. Now look at the verb here. Last night, was is your past tense verb, and here the teachers is your subject and the left is your verb. This morning is another adverb here. Now read these sentences. Last night there was heavy rain. Maybe you can look up this. Heavy rain. There was heavy rain. And then what does it say? There was heavy rain, but when did it rain? It rained last night. It rained last night. See? It rained. Maybe you can say last night it rained heavily. Right. You can use that. The verb, the noun rain also as a verb there. Rain, rained, rained. You can use past tense. So last night we had a heavy rain. Now look at the next sentence here. The teachers left for their work this morning. When did the teachers leave for their work? In the morning. Now the highlight of these two sentences are these adverbials. This morning and the last night. What do they tell us, these words? Of course they are adverbials. Could take it as time, refers to time. So what does this word or this word has to do in past tense? That's English. See? So what conclusion that we can arrive by reading the sentence once again? Remember, past tense is used to describe action that happened in the past at a specific time. At a specific time. See? This tense is used to describe actions that happen in the past at a specific time. That's the understanding. Last night. Maybe you can mention the time also exactly. But the last night means the whole night would have rained. See, that's the understanding. So therefore, that is the second conclusion or second rule that we could arrive at to understand this past tense very clearly. Okay guys? So read the examples once again. Read the examples. You have the verb here and you have the verb left here. Leave is the present tense of this verb. Left V2, left V3 and leaving is verb 4. Okay? So, very simple. The tense, of course, they are used for us to understand the different timings or where or by which we can understand when an action is taking place. So by understanding the situation, by understanding the circumstances and the usage of the verb, we can understand whether it is a present tense or past tense or future tense or present perfect or any other thing. So as far as past tense is concerned, so let's write the second conclusion now. What can we arrive at? This tense is used to describe action that happened in the past but at a specific time. See, that is the conclusion I can make. This tense is this tense is used to refer to actions. Refer to actions or describe actions that was or that were over. Since I used actions there, you can write were. That were over or completed at a specific time. Okay? At a specific time. So this is the second rule that we can arrive at when we talk about simple past tense. Simple past tense. Okay guys. So these are the two rules that we could think of and the situations that we could arrive at when we talk about simple past tense in English. Simple past tense. And of course you have to look for the verb that ends in ed or t or irregular verb, provided you also could understand the present form of that particular verb and the past participle form of that particular verb. And then you can easily decide it is past tense. So therefore, hereafter you should never have a doubt when you have a sentence that you are supposed to complete or write the correct answer, filling the blanks with the appropriate form of the verb. So read the sentence first of all. Read the sentence. If that particular sentence has the sense of the actions that were completed in the past, you can straight away conclude or decide, okay, this is past tense. So I must use the past tense of the verb that is given in brackets. That is given in brackets. Now you can just to help you to understand more clearly. Let me write an example here. See, last year we dash and you have the verb study. Study in whatever the standard you like. Okay, 10th or 11th or 12th or 8th. So whatever standard you can think of, you can write. Now fill in the blank with the appropriate forms of the tense. Now read the sentence now. Last year we dash in 10th, 11th or 12th. Last year we dash in 10th, 11th, 12th. If you are in 11th standard, what did you do last year? If you are in 12th standard, what did you study last year? So that is now. See? So therefore, you can easily understand this is a tense, an action that was over, completed at a specific time in the past. So we have to make a conclusion that this is past tense. So we need to write the past form of the verb that is given in brackets. Now what is your verb here? Study. And your verb is past tense, studied. Okay. Last year we studied in 10th. Or last year we studied in 11th. Or last year we studied in 12th. Or last year we studied in 8th. So this is how you should have the correct thinking in your mind, correct judgment of understanding the tenses by reading the concept or reading the circumstances of the sentences properly. Then only you will easily understand whether it is past tense or present continuous, any tense for that matter. Okay guys, and this is it. So with this, let me conclude this video. I hope you have understood what past tense is all about. Past tense is nothing but to describe, it is used to describe actions that were over or that were completed at a specific time in the past. Second information is that we need only V2 to address the past tense, to express an action that was completed. And like present tense, the past tense will be written alone after the subject. It will tell you what the subject did in the past. See, the verb will tell you what the subject did in the past. So immediately we can understand that it is past tense. Okay guys? Good. So I suppose this video is going to be of great help to you. So try to watch it continuously, don't skip it. After watching, many of us may have the understanding what after all this is tense. No. So we know past tense, we know present tense. No, don't jump into that conclusion. Dear or dears, grammar will always look fresh and will always be new whenever we read it. See, if you read a sentence today, you will have a different meaning. If you read the same sentence tomorrow, or if you read the same rules tomorrow, you will have another inspiration in your mind. See, this is how we continue to develop our knowledge, broaden our understanding, broaden our horizon, they call it, broaden our horizon understanding. Don't simply narrow our mind to particular situations. So we need to look for various examples by using maybe the same verb in past tense or any other tenses with several examples and writing the sentences of our own. It's all by practice we can do this. Okay guys, so let me stop with this video. Until I see you in the next video for another grammar item. It's Luis Das from English Institute channel. Please subscribe and increase the viewers. Okay dears, bye, see you.